Jeopardy question. What is Seth Anil? Seth Anil is a Kantian moron who thinks that he can point to an optical illusion and thereby disprove reality. So let us go over the optical illusion real quick here. We have squares A and B. One of them is cast into a shadow by this cylinder. They are actually the same color. They are actually the same shade. And this is the same graphic with two gray bars laid over it.
Grey coloured bar, and you can see there's no difference. It's exactly the same shade of grey. And if you still don't believe me, I'll bring the bar across and join them up.
There we are. It's identical. What does this prove? For him, for this idiotic imbecile, this Kantian moron, it proves that these two squares, even though they are objectively the same wavelength of light, these two squares look different to your brain, and therefore your brain cannot tell you the true reality. Your brain must be telling you some lie. That's what he learns from it. What should we actually learn from it if we weren't a frickin' moron who was steeped in Kantian philosophy? What would we learn from it if we believed that the five senses gave us information from reality instead of what he believes, that the five senses cut us off from reality? Well, if the five senses are giving us information about reality, not cutting us off from reality, then the senses are telling us, hey, those squares are the same shade and one of them is in shadow. Therefore, they must actually be a different shade from each other. So your mind, your brain, works it out because it's seen shadows before. It's not surprised or shocked or confused by a shadow. Your brain works it out. Your brain says, all right, well, I'm receiving utterly identical light waves from both of these, and one of them is in a shadow. Therefore, they must be different shades, actually. Because if we brought that one out of the shadow, its shade would change, wouldn't it? Therefore, the fact that they appear identical to me, and the lighting is different, means they are different. Okay? That's just an objective fact about reality that your brain will have noticed after millions and millions of perceivings, after seeing shadows and colors. It's not confusing to your brain. Now, if you're a stupid moron who believes Immanuel Kant's philosophy and you were raised in the public schools and you take no exception to altruism and the general current in our culture today, if you're a complete imbecile and an idiot, then you think that the senses are cutting you off from reality and lying to you, which, as I've just shown, they are not. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, objectivism is cool. Be an objectivist.